What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast, and man, what's happening right now is, they're putting a lot more attention to all these fires. I know in the past there's been probably equally amount of fires before, but now the focus has shifted to climate change, and so now you hear a lot more people talking about it. And, it's being covered everywhere. I think the bigger picture here is, what happened in Hawaii and how that's a very, very interesting and very strange situation going on there. And so I think it's something we need to closely watch and monitor. And right now, we have all these fires up north, Pacific Northwest, in that area, heading into British Columbia, and then down south, you have on the west coast, you have Southern California and Mexico getting Hurricane Hillary that's coming down, and here you see the situation in the streets of Santa Rosalia, and it's just completely flooded. I mean, it's barely entering. And so I think it was classified a Category 4. So very interesting. I think based on coverage, you definitely are seeing what's going on. Here is Spokane County, Washington, eastern side of Washington. And the fires have been pretty thick. And I think it was a level 3. It was classified as a level 3. And so they were evacuating people out of the area. So that's currently what it looks like in Spokane County. And so I believe it's near, if you're familiar with the area, it's west of downtown Spokane. So, that's what it looks like. Now, this is British Columbia, and you'll see. It's crazy, folks. I'm telling you, the coverage is insane. Everything that's happening right now, they're pushing this. And I don't know if you remember, Project Veritas had an interview with one of the CNN directors saying how the next thing they're going to push after the pandemic was climate change, and so that's what you're going to be seeing, and it's going to be a long and slow process, but they're going to be pushing that. And so you're seeing it. You're definitely seeing it take place. But it's a slow grind. It's not going to happen all of a sudden. It'll be gradual. Here is Medical Lake, Washington. Firefighters from several different agencies are continuing to battle a wildfire that spread 9,500 acres and growing in size. The fire is estimated at 9,500 acres and destroyed multiple homes. Level 3 evacuations, meaning go now, have been issued for the area west of Gray Road, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So these are the fires, and some evacuations have been ordered. So back to Canada, you see the homes on fire, right? And here the people are. This tweet is asking, like, all the homes are on fire. What about the trees? So, folks, based on what happened in Hawaii, there's a lot of speculation with DEWs, direct energy weapons, and I'll leave it at that. But very interesting how a lot of stuff is happening right now, and you get to wondering these fire patterns. Is it following typical fire patterns? And so now more footage. This is Kelowna, British Columbia. I mean, it's just all ablaze. This whole, mountain range is basically on fire. Unfortunately, people are losing their homes, their livelihoods, and that it puts things into perspective. Where the materialistic things, right? Those things come and go, and at any moment, you'd be lucky if you escape with your life. You'll be fortunate. Everything else is just, it's just additional stuff. You come into this earth and you leave this earth with nothing. And so always perspective is important to be maintained. Now, before I'll put this towards the end, but a lot of this is more footage from Maui, and there's a lot more questions than there are answers, and they're blocking people from entering. They're prohibiting footage of the area, and it makes you wonder why. Why is that happening? And so it's very, very strange, and a lot of what has happened makes you wonder. A lot of the residents are being kicked out of their area. A lot of aid, assistance is not being provided. And so it makes you wonder what's really going on. And the locals are speaking out. They're talking about it. So it's not like it's, going unheard. Here are more scenes from British Columbia. It's a big, big fire. And now to get to our last point. Here is Alex Jones. Listen to what he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got a call yesterday. An individual was in town, and they wanted to meet with me that I know well. And they are a high-level manager in the TSA. And I went and met with them and had a cup of coffee with them. And they said, you got to warn people. Tuesday, we got called in, the managers, and told that by the middle of September, that the new policy is being written, that this is done. They were told this is happening. This is not hypothetical. You will all have to wear masks again, and so will airport employees. Then, by the middle of October, they are going to say that everyone flying has to wear a mask. And in the meetings, people began to ask them, well, why is this happening? They said, well, because of the new variant in Canada and because of the WHO, they may, declare this. But regardless, we've been told this is going to happen.
Okay. And so, and there's been a lot of recent posts talking about, these variants coming out of Canada, if you're what you can do to receive your medicine for the new variant. So, something to keep an eye out and watch closely, monitor closely, because I think this is something that is very, very interesting. So, nevertheless, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. And I'll see you in the next episode.